Hello, we're back again. I still don't know what to choose. Let's just go with the first one. Excuse me. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Great, Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves him around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves him around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? But there weren't really a lot of bad options. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Hugh, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. I think that's you.
Yeah.
I think you just did your normal voice.
Yeah. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine.
Why do you gotta sound like a douche about it?
I'm a douche.
Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns.
This is my favorite part.
It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
What is it, sweetheart?
Just do a higher-pitched voice.
It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Matt takes a flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh my god.
Am I cool now?
The girl stares at him, thinking it over. I had to think it over.
Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Huh. Hey, Hugh, this is my daughter.
Hello.
I'm Carmencetta.
I thought it was Carmencita.
Carmencita? I don't know, dude. I can't pronounce words.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look! I'm making friends! Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Great seeing you!
Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ.
Yep.
She learned the finger gun moves from me. I'm very proud.
She's definitely a charmer.
That's me.
Well, she is.
Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest oh god.
Yep.
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette.
Nope.
Okay. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard.
Oh my god. In the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard.
And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too.
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Does he even have pupils?
No, he doesn't need them.
Hey everybody, sorry about that. Hugo, this is my son.
You
Or
mean
Hugh.
Hugh?
Yeah, Hugh, this is my son, Ernest.
He's just talking to himself.
Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently.
Hey.
Okay, I guess you're just doing it anyway. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest.
Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know.
Yeah, good for you.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy.
Okay. Okay. Ouch. Ernest!
Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you.
Actually, yes. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. That's kind of patronizing. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get.
Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad?
What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. See, that right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool.
But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know. Just has an existential crisis.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed.
Why is this party so depressing?
They got real existential.
Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. Mm-hmm. I yell across the yard. Oh no. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh, man. Oh, Dad, you're funny. Woo.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay.
Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways.
Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might be a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Hugh. I almost said Hugo again. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Let's just dive right into the creepiest people. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
Oh. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
That's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
His voice is way too high. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Hugh, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design choices or decisions.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye.
Rude.
How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh, my.
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though.
Ah, pity.
Are you enjoying the party so far?
You really are all over that voice spectrum
I
for
don't.
his voice.
I don't want to. I hate that voice, and I don't want to do it. But I don't have many voices, man.
Oh, definitely. That's so much. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Huh?
Amanda walks up to the conversation.
I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda.
No, we have to say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Well,
Amanda.
God damn it. Fuck it. I'm not even going to waste that much time. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins' kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, I was right.
Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this.
Christian and Chrissy slowly back away. Literally just walk backwards, not just walk away. I think that's you.
Where do you think they got that from?
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I don't know.
Mary takes a long sip of her wine. She is one of those wives.
Mm-hmm. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
Wow. Wow. She takes another sip of her wine.
Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Give it a rest, buddy.
I've squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be really great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. I don't like talking to myself.
Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Oh no.
You gotta do that voice.
I
You
forgot what
didn't make
voice.
that connection either?
No, I figured, but it's like... and I can't even remember what voice I did. Dad, can we go now?
There you go.
Lucy, have I introduced you to Hugh yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever.
That smirk, though.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian?
Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
That's really interesting, Damien.
I know. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know.
That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Jesus Christ. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
Aye.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo?
I don't know. I just thought it looked kind of sick.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight.
Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. I'd rather not know. I think we'll just leave it here because we went well over the time limit because I wanted to end that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, how do I save again? There it is.
Okay, bye.
Bye.